Today is today's book review. Sorry, today is the week of September the 17th. And the book review that we're doing today is Purple Cow by Seth Godin. Um, the image is right there, image of a purple cow. So the book is very short. It's 143 pages. It's about marketing. The book was published in 2003, and I'm gonna explain why I did the publishing dates because I find it kind of interesting. But um, what can I say about this book? So the book is titled The Purple Cow because the author said that I think the example that he used in the book is basically if you're on the road and you come across cows in the field, and there are a bunch of cows in the field. Like when you first see the first cow, you're fascinated, like, oh, there's a cow. But as you keep seeing the brown cows and you keep seeing them, it becomes boring and it's no longer interesting. Versus like if you see a purple cow, like that's just something unique, unusual, remarkable, and something interesting. So I think the basis of the book is if you're in business and if you're in marketing, make it remarkable, make it memorable, make it so that people will seek it and not something that you have to like force upon people. And just basically saying that boredom, a lot of people just don't like boredom. Um, so brown cow equals boring, purple cow equals interesting. And then he was saying that traditional marketing strategies, and the traditional marketing strategies are based on price and promotion and people and packaging and things like that, that it's basically dead. And that's not the way to go about marketing nowadays, and that the new P is the purple cow. Um, this part kind of doesn't make sense to me, but anyway, basically just try to create a product, service, technique that is different than everyone else's, that's remarkable and that sells itself, so that sell itself, so that you don't have to dish out money to advertise it. And he was just saying, like, if your product is cheap, just because it's cheap, it doesn't mean that it's going to compete well. Because if it's cheap, it needs to be remarkable. And also, like, you have to think about your competitors. Like he said that no one can sell as cheap as Walmart. Um, One example, and this is towards the end of the book, that he gave of a purple cow, and he just said that I guess because the actual product has a purple cow on it, will be the silk soy milk, and he said that I guess they made their product remarkable. Like I don't think it was advertised that much, but just basically making something that's not really milk, but so because you can't really convince milk drinkers not to stop drinking milk, but you can convince non-milk drinkers to start drinking milk. So it's its own unique product, and it's placed right there next to the milk, for next to the milk aisle for whoever wants to buy it, I guess. So and then I think he said something about this product, like it tripled in sale when it first came out. And this is a new product that sold itself without any assistance through advertising and marketing. Other companies that I don't know if these companies are mentioned in this book, but well, we can open it up and see. But for example, and then I'll get to the end of it. But JetBlue Airways. So he uses some companies that basically don't follow traditional marketing practices and are doing amazing jobs. And I guess other companies would see them as cheating competitors. So that would be JetBlue Airways is cheating. He said their low cost structure, underused airports, and young non-union staff give them an unfair advantage. Starbucks is cheating. The coffee bar phenomenon was invented by them, and now whenever we think of coffee, we think of Starbucks. Vanguard is cheating because of their low cost index funds. Amazon is cheating because of their free shipping and huge selection. give them an unfair advantage over the neighborhood stores. Very true. Google is cheating. They learn from the mistakes of the first generation portals and they don't carry the baggage of their peers. Wendy's is cheating. And then HBO is cheating because they have to program original shows only one night a week. HBO can focus and invest and cream the network. Okay, so this was page 38 of the book, and that one was interesting. And then another page that he lists like true facts. Interbrand values the top 100 brands in the world every year. Interbrand combines a bunch of mysterious factors and determine which brands are worth the most. Here's the list from 2002. So the book is a bit outdated, but so it's like a list of, you can't really see it that clear, of 100 of the top brands. And then he breaks them down by saying of these top 100, 70 are brands that were valuable in this country more than 25 years ago. And then of the remaining 30 brands, I mean, it's a long paragraph. Of the remaining 30 brands, half were built almost entirely through word of mouth. Hewlett Packard, Oracle, Nintendo, SAP, Canyon, IKEA, Yahoo, etc., Amazon, Armani, the list goes on. That leaves just 15 brands. Some like Cisco Systems, Microsoft acquired their value through market power, either by acquiring competitors or bullying them out of the way. Others like Apple use both remarkable market advertising and word of mouth. That leaves only a tiny handful: Compaq, Dell, Nike, The Gap, MTV, and perhaps Nivea, that built their brands the old-fashioned way. And then MTV only advertises through their own channel. And then notice that just one of the companies on the list is the product of the last 10 years of media access. Only AOL was able to spend hundreds of millions of dollars and convert the investment into a valuable brand. All the other companies that tried failed. So the question you need to ask yourself is this: if only 6% of the most valuable brands used the now obsolete strategies of constantly reminding us about their sort of ordinary product, why do you believe this strategy will work for you? So basically, just having an ordinary product is not going to work for you, even no matter how much you spend, no matter how much you invest on trying to advertise the product, okay? And then, what else? No one will argue with you if you claim that Walmart is the biggest, most profitable, scariest retailer on the earth. So when Walmart was frantically trying to catch up with Amazon.com, what did they have plastered on a banner in their office? You can't out Amazon. So like this book, I think it came out right at the peak of when the whole marketing world was changing rapidly, and people probably were just like not knowing where it was going. And I guess because nowadays you have brands like Google, Facebook, eBay, Amazon, they spend no money on marketing, but they have great sales and they have great profits. And because I guess the products that they offer, the services, the techniques, it's a purple cow is what it's basically called. And the author, I guess if you want to summarize it, this page 142, he says, don't be boring. That's number one. Safe is risky. So don't go the safe route. Like, be unique, be interesting. Don't follow the rules. Don't follow the market. See where it takes you. Design rules now. That goes back to what I previously said. Very good is bad. So don't be good enough. Don't be very good or good. Be excellent, unique, different, interesting, all of those things. And so that's it for this book. And my personal take on this book is that it took me, this book was not that easy. Even though it was only 142 pages, it wasn't really easy for me to get through. So I started off reading it, but then I ended up skimming through the book and not really completely reading it, but just trying to get a feel for it, because I'm not really interested in marketing, but I think what's interesting is that the book came out in 2003, but it doesn't take into account. And then when now it's 2018, looking back on it, you have to understand like IG was created, or Instagram was created in like October of 2010, right? And then you have Facebook that was before, so in 2004. So this book came out in 2003. Facebook was founded like in 2004, and then you had YouTube 2005, and then you had Twitter in 2006, and then you had Instagram in 2010, followed by Snapchat in 2011. So just to give just an idea. So at one point, the traditional route was mostly TV, but now advertising through TV is not really good because people can skip over ads, and then you have things like Netflix and things like that where you binge watch shows. So the marketer is not really able to access the consumer going the traditional route, and so now they will have to use the popular route, or the new route, which is like through IG, Instagram, and YouTube, and whatever other mediums that I can't think off the top of my head about. So yeah, that it probably, what I'm saying probably doesn't make sense, but the point I'm trying to make is the book was written a long time ago, and a lot of things has happened since then. But the gist of the book seems to apply even nowadays. Like, don't go to traditional marketing routes because that route is not going to lead to the best profit. So think about maybe just focusing on your product more, so investing more money and time on the product to make it interesting, to make it a sought after product. And that's it for this book. I don't have anything else to say. So thank you for watching my review.